Good evening. It's Johnny Sunshine. Johnny at the rehab. Son of a bitch. Guys, it's Sunday night, about 5:30. And I gotta tell you, man, it's been dark as hell since like 4 o'clock. We just got some rain. We're getting it every day now. The grass is green. The trees are looking good. A lot of dead shit's falling out of my trees on my cars. My truck, my work truck. I'm gonna be doing some cooking tonight because Johnny's gotta eat. What's on the menu tonight is what I have in the cabinet. I got a can of fucking diced tomatoes. I've got a pepper, some onion, some rigatonis, barilla. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some chili mac. That was one of my favorites in the Navy. It was on the menu a couple, 2-3 times a month on the ship. Chili mac is really good. Adds a new dimension to what I used to call American chop suey. We used to use elbows. There's a couple names for that. I don't know what they are. Anyways, I'm trying to thaw out some hamburger. I bought some sirloin, ground sirloin, and I gotta tell you, man, I'll never buy market ground hamburger again. The hamburgers actually taste like hamburgers. That shit that they're selling out there, the market ground, daily stuff, I don't know about it, guys. Don't eat it. That's all I'm telling you. It's garbage. Garbage. So what I need to do is I need to move these because they're in my way, y'all. I'm gonna cut up this onion and pepper. Pepper's looking a little like it's seen better days, but I just bought it the other day. I put it in the refrigerator. Probably not supposed to do that, but I took this knife out of the Airbnb, man. It's a real nice knife. And the last guest that I had, as nice as they are, all of my face cloths disappeared. Everybody who comes here, something goes home with them, you know? It's like, what the fuck, man? So I had to go out. Thank God there's a Home Goods right like around the corner from my house. I had to go out and do an emergency buy face cloths. A lot of these, you got to be careful what you put in the houses because people feel like, they can take it all with them. Parting gifts. And it just ain't like that, y'all. Let's turn this on. So I've got to the point where I really minimize what I put in there, man. I used to have all kinds. Man, I had little bottles of shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant. When I first started. And I had people call me up at 11 o'clock at night. Hey, we're out of toilet paper. Can you go get us some? I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not your concierge, Good God, man. Some people think that's the deal. Most people I don't hear from. But some guests, they're calling all the time. It's like I'm the front desk, Hey, we're up here in room 317. I don't know, we need an extra pillow. Fuck you. So my eyes, guys, have gotten to the point where I literally am not going back to work until I maybe a few jobs here and there if they're easy and my eyes feel good that day. But I gotta tell you, man, I got severe damage to my eyes, man. I'll get there and they'll say, Jesus Christ, you got 4 pieces of metal hanging out of your fucking eyeball. No wonder why they're hurting. And I was thinking that's because they hurt so much all the time, I wouldn't even know it. Alright, let's get this onion cut up, this onion. I don't have a lot of tomatoes or I'd make a bigger thing, but I'm hoping that this sauce, what I do have, is going to be enough, you know. Skibidi. Yeah, I was watching Mikey Pipes. Somebody sent him some fucked up shit in the mail. That wasn't me, Mikey. I don't know who it is, but I've been getting shit too, man. There are assholes out there. This knife, man, it just ain't sharp. That's when you cut your finger off, Jackson. Yeah, so I'm a big fan now of the ground sirloin. Spend the extra money, guys. When I buy market ground from Publix, half of it is water, the weight of it. They add water to it in the process of grinding it to keep it cool. But I'm thinking, yeah, you add three gallons of water, that's it. Another 24 pounds of hamburger, you know? And you watch it, your hamburger turn into a cup of water in the pan, Jackson. I don't know what to do with this onion, man. It's kind of the wrong, got off on the wrong foot, man, with this. But that's looking good, guys, I gotta tell you, already. Turn that down just a tad. Get this hamburger in here, but it's hot as a fucking rock, man. I like onions. I'm gonna put all of these in here. Getting shit in the mail like that, that's the first time really I've gotten anything fucked up, you know. But I guess that's par for the course as a YouTube creator. I talked a lot this morning about YouTube and some of the detrimental effects of it. I agree, guys, totally, that YouTube is a great resource. But it does have the potential to cross over into an unhealthy habit, especially for creators. And that's great if you're making, you know, if you're Mr. Big or whatever the fuck his name is. There are millions of people out there making videos, and none of them are making that kind of money. I mean, maybe making some money, but you know, little Berelia. I'd have to say that in my mind anyways, that the vast majority of people are making, you know, a couple $100 a month. Maybe 1,000. So this is frozen sirloin. Look at that. I put it in some cold water in my sink, but yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. I gotta get this shit cut up, man, into smaller pieces without cutting my fucking fingers off, Jason. Get out of there. I do have a machete in the fucking garage for when I cook Jamaican food. Yeah, but I cut up my chicken. That was a joke. I always say that Jamaicans, I love their food, man. Every chance I get, I eat it. But man, they cut shit up so it's unfucking recognizable. I'm like, what part of the chicken is this? With all these spears and them. Fucking choke on a goddamn bone quick like. Yeah, so for me, guys, and my personality, my addiction story, my views on politics, strong views. YouTube is something I need to control, and I realize that. So you can follow me on my journey to recovery. I know how to do that. It's like you got to test your willpower every day, you know, and it's hard to do. You got to say, hey, I'm not going to do that today. And just that simple sentence is a very, very hard thing to fucking do. I'm not going to do that today. I remember a guy at the AA meeting saying that, you know, he went to the doctor because he wasn't feeling good. And the doctor said, I think you're an alcoholic, man. And he's like, I'm not an alcoholic. I can stop whenever I want. The doctor said, okay, let's do it. Stop. And that night he realized he couldn't stop. You can't stop. That's the problem. That's the problem with me and YouTube at this point. So, some of you people are dealing with it, some not. So here we go now, guys. Let me get the stuff out. Let me get my glasses on so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm liking this. Every guest that comes, they leave the house full of good shit for me. Yesterday I got a brand new thing of sea salt. Full. Trader Joe's, son of a bitch. Got myself a brand new can of fucking canola oil for keeping my cast iron pans fucking perfect. Got some goddamn pearl milling. Is that Aunt Jemima? I loved her. Why did they do this? I love Aunt Jemima, man. I grew up on that shit. I prefer, guys, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to see how this sirloin tastes, but I've gotten away from beef. I buy a lot of pig, man. with sausage? I would much rather do this with some ground pork sausage, Jason. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to put some seasoning in here, man. I got onion powder, which I shouldn't really need much because I've got a ton of fucking onions in there. Oh, I lost the lid somehow to that one. Garlic powder. Chili, man. It's chili. Don't be shy with it, man. Make the shit taste like chili, man. And I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin in there. Give it some flavor. I want to put some Italian seasoning. What's this? Parsley. Put a little bit of parsley in there too. Not a lot, man. I think these guys, man, when they put parsley on an Italian sub, man, I think it fucking ruins the taste. Like, get the fuck away from my sandwich with that shit. Do not put it on my sandwich, man. It's like putting mayonnaise on a goddamn Italian sub. Come on now. That'll get you fucking swimming with the fishes where I come from, Jack. Mayonnaise on an Italian. Come on! Who the fuck does that? So these people came in late last night. They were supposed to be here early. Whatever. And they stayed in the house all fucking day. I mean, come on, man. Fuck, you can sit in the house and watch television at your own house. But if you want to do it at my house, that's fine. I'll sell you some space, y'all. So I don't really need to let that fully cook. I mean, it's going to be cooked by the time I'm done. So I want to put a little bit of salt in there. Good amount, you know. Salt just makes everything taste good, man. Some pepper. And I gotta go with chili flakes, man. Cause it's, you know, what the fuck, man? It's chili. If I can find it. I don't know where my chili flakes are. So I get a call from my ex-girlfriend last night. She's like, she thinks I'm gonna marry her. I said, honey, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, maybe it would if she came down here and fucking helped out, man. Can't have somebody just fucking sitting around all fucking day doing nothing. I need help. Not a fucking, not somebody to babysit, you know what I'm saying, y'all? And I love her, man. I just love her. She's so cute. I just love listening to her crazy ass on the phone. It's funny, man. I enjoy it. Crazy as the fucking day is long, I can tell you that. But that's what I like about her, man. That's what I like. Two fucking nuts in a shell. Yeah. Alright. So, here we go now. We're going to drop these diced tomatoes, because that's all I have, man. I may have to add a little bit of water to that. It's gonna be jamming, guys. Chili Mac, Jack. U.S. Navy style. Look at that. Whoops. Fucking Johnny Slobby's on the... Yeah, baby, let that shit go down. I'm gonna taste that in a few minutes, see how it tastes. I mean, and make some adjustments. Yeah. Okay. Tell me that shit ain't looking righteous, guys. Come on now. Scuba da booba da dee 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 dee. Get a pan going here for my... Let's do it. I like this pan for boiling water. For some reason it works great. Come on, Gus. Get out of the way, dog. You are my dog, man. Let me get some water in here, guys. Scooby doo booba dee 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 dee. So guys, I've been looking into some tools, you know, to put this air conditioning system in. Putting the compressor in outside is pretty easy. Basically, there's two wires from the thermostat that are, there's no polarity, so you can hook them up either way. All the work is done. I mean, it's a working unit. I have to hook up L1, L2, or ground. And I need to put the, whatchamacallit, hook up the copper. I was looking into a swagging tool. DeWalt has come out with a power swedge. I call it a swedge. I don't know what you guys call it, but a power swedge tool. And it's fucking nice, but it's $500, man. I don't want to spend $500 to expand a couple pieces of 7/8 so I can fit 3/4 inside. Can somebody tell me why we can't just use a coupling on that? You know, I know it's an extra joint, but why can't I just use a coupling, a reducer, 7/8 to 3/4 inch reducer? Then in the inside, the tough part is getting the fucking old unit out and putting the new unit in. I've watched some videos on I can see the problem with the unit and why that duct came apart up there. when you hang these, this flex duct and a plenum or whatever where you hook up to the machine, really your straps need to be tipped in a direction where they're pushing it towards, the unit. Unfortunately, these straps, the way the truss is worked out, they're actually pulling it away, and they should have taken the time to just run a 2x4 across there on the top and the bottom and get those straps in the right position so that it's actually pulling the duct work that they used towards the unit. So and then up there I was just going to take the unit that I bought is a non-programmable or whatever, non-communicating system. That's what I have now. It's going to be a matter of just, I took my thermostat apart the other day and looked at it. It's got the same connections. I watched a few videos on how that works, how things open and close and turn things on. It's just a matter of hooking it back up the same way. I do want to do that under the guidance of somebody else before I throw the switch. But the wire's all correct. I've got the correct breakers in the panel. I have a new panel in my house. I had it redone when I put the guest house in. I do have a sub panel out there for the guest house. I think with 150 amp service running from where the service comes in my house all the way through the attic and out and then over to the guest house. That's what fired that up. So I'm pretty confident. I know how to recover the gas in the system back to the compressor. My compressor's not leaking. And I think even if it was, you could still do that, just get a pressure gauge on it. When it hits 0, turn it off, man. Close the valve and turn it off. So, I'm feeling pretty confident about it. And I do have this kid who's going to do it for me for $1,200. So, he's not a kid, he's a businessman, but he knows the opportunity. I mean, he goes out and he makes a lot of money every day. He could make millions more, I guess, if he wanted to really stick it to people. But he's a fair guy, and he works every single day. Look at that, guys. Wow. Now we just gotta test it to see if it tastes like chili, man. I mean, that's the whole kit and caboodle. I mean, that's why we're doing this, because it's supposed to taste like chili, man. Come on now. Don't taste chili enough to me. Let's see what I have here. Wah, 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 wah. I gotta hit it harder with the chili, man. And the cumin. That might be fucking this all up. I should have just bought a little pack of chili shit from Publix, But that's all they have in there. Garlic in there. I'm out of garlic. quiet night here, man. Very dark out, and it rained like hell. Now we're talking. That's tasting good, Jackson. That's tasting real good. So we're gonna leave well enough alone with that. We're gonna let that cook a little bit. Got my water boiling over here. Trying to boil. Put a little bit of olive oil, EVOO as they say, you know, in the industry, the cooking show industry. Yeah. I'm hoping I get a call, man, to be honest with you, from, you know, the Food Network. Do my own cooking show. A little bit of salt. Barilla. Skabba-dabba-doo, me-doo-ba-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da. Skibba-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da. Got my bowl ready, Jackson. My pasta bowl. That's a lot of sauce, man, for one can. Imagine that. I'm gonna turn this up, man, and get this shit really, get it to boil pretty good for a minute, just to mix everything. Gotta get my cheese out. Where's my cheese, please? Scooby, what the fuck, man? Where is my cheese, y'all? Oh, probably not ready for prime time in a cooking show. Rachel, can you get me that fucking pan? Yeah. Ow, that fucking hurt. That's smelling like chili, guys. Oh yeah, just gotta get it cooked. Give me some pointers on doing this AC myself, man. I can't even get out of my fucking garage. I mean, into my garage. Look at this. This is my air conditioning shit, man. This is the next thing I need to tackle. My life's out of control. Totally unmanageable. Look at this, is my kitchen, man. What the fuck? Fucking tools every goddamn place. This is like nail guns. Jesus, man. When the eyes go, guys, you're fucked. That's all I can tell you. Steve's feeling it. I can hear him fucking moaning and groaning out there. Me and Steve laughing the same age, man. And I just gotta say, he's got a bigger beach ball than I have, man. Scooby. Alright, let me get a colander. So this colander, guys, my sister Daphne gave it to me when I was at her house. For some reason, she didn't like it. I spent a couple summers up there in my camper. She was my oldest sister. I probably loved her more than she loved me, but, you know, I take what I can get. Anyways, she gave me that. So every time I use it, I think of her. my God. Oh my God. This is gonna be banging. Come on, water. Come on, water, boil. Guys, someday I'm gonna dig out my boiler technician books. I have all of the books, even up to second class petty officer. I was ready to sit for the petty officer, second class petty officer test, and I got busted. I got busted back down to a fireman for, I don't know, doing cocaine on 42nd Street in New York City. Yeah, they got me. They caught me. I wasn't the only one doing it. The Navy's full of all kinds of people, Jackson. So the books are interesting. Great sections on automatic boiler controls. You guys are working on these little boxes. You ain't seen shit till you seen a fucking steam propulsion plant in a ship. Everything is the size of a fucking 18-wheeler. It's all the same shit though. Combustion air, fucking nozzles, fuel pressure, cooling systems, drain systems to recover, high pressure drains, low pressure drains, forced draft blowers, deaerated feed tanks. It's a whole system of producing steam and then reclaiming it and using it again. Constant monitoring of that water. Make sure it's within limits, because you could really fuck a boiler up and kill a lot of people. In goes the Barilla Rigatonis. So I'm going to get those books out, man, and maybe we can explore. I was the valve guy on my ship. I ran the valve maintenance shop, man. Which really, it sounds bigger than it really was. We had a little valve maintenance room off base, like down on the mainland. My ship was about 3 miles offshore because of the amount of bomb tonnage we carried. So they kept us pretty far out in the water. A 3-mile bus ride to get to my ship on a pier. That's taking a long walk on a long ass pier. Anyways. So I'm thinking this stuff. Where's my taster? Thinking this shit's gonna be banging, man. Wow. Just look at that sauce, man. It looks like chili, man. Got that chili look. Wow. Just fucking delicious. Salt is just right. Garlic powder is just right. Chili mac, guys. Navy. Alright, let me get this stuff cooking. We'll go from there. So guys, I want to talk to you about that getting busted in the Navy. When I got to my ship, you know, I was an E2. I was meritoriously advanced in boot camp from E1 to E2. And then I got my fireman E3 rating when I was eligible for it. But when I got there, I was like, why? You know, when you stand watch as a boiler technician on a ship, we had two 600-pound, 600 psi boilers that ran the main engine, produced the steam to turn this fucking huge steam turbine. Rolls-Royce made the reduction gears, but and the machinist mates took care of that side. It was a combined engine space. But when I got there, I was like, why the fuck is this fireman? This guy who's an E3, the BTOW. Now, BTOW is the boiler technician of the watch. He's the guy who's standing there watching the whole fucking gauge board, you know, making sure everything's within parameters, making adjustments as he has to. If they want to speed the boat up, we need to throw in another burner. Each boiler had 3 burners in it, 1.5-inch fucking pipes with nozzles on them, and you'd have to check those nozzles with a go no go gauge to make sure they were still good. But you're talking burning a lot of DFM, diesel fuel marine. Anyways, so there was a BTOW, an upper levelman, lower levelman, 2 burnermen on watch, five guys, for 4-hour shifts. And I was questioning why the fuck this fireman, this guy who's an E3, who's been in the Navy for a long time, why is he the BTOW, you know? And it's because he got busted, man. Believe it or not, you know. A lot of the shit that goes on out on the street happens in the Navy, man. That's just the way it is. That's where we're from. We're from America, man. These guys go out and they party like a motherfucker, and drugs is part of it. Hopefully they'll never kill anybody, but it is what it is. And I was caught up in that shit. Alright, guys. 6:19. Got another 2 minutes to go on the pasta. I'm gonna I gotta fix this faucet, man, before it ruins my fucking goddamn cherry wood cabinets, man. Let me throw this shit in here in a minute. It's gonna continue to cook, so it's close enough for me. I gotta say, I was watching a what's that guy's name, Wakefield, and he said, yeah, don't pour boiling water down your system. It's not good for the plumbing. I was like, what the fuck, pal? Really? You never had spaghetti for fucking dinner? Come on! Okie doke. So here we go now. Let's see what we can make this look like. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Scooby-Dee-Dee. This is a 1 can and a little bit of water. Spaghetti dinner for the whole family. $2 for the pasta, probably $5-6 for the amount of hamburger that I used. A fucking half of an onion. Yeah. Yeah. Looky here. Literally a half hour or less to make this, guys. Come on. Kidding me? Let's bring this over here to the table. And my guess is there's going to be a marked difference between market, ground. Let me get a fork and a spoon. So guys, if I don't put videos up, man, during the week, because I'm taking a little breaky and rethinking my strategy, you gotta check out the 1,500 fucking videos I have up there, man. Go back into the... Look at that, man. Chili Mac, guys. Johnny Style. Look at all that fucking ground sirloin, Jackson. That's the way to go. Now we're gonna hit it with some cheese. Wow. I'm gonna hit this with cheese too, man. The whole bowl. Man, I just wish I had some fucking good bread, man. But it was pouring out, man. I didn't want to go outside. I could have gone to Publix. Wow. What a fucking meal. Can definitely taste the chili. It's definitely Chili Mac. It's not spaghetti. It's Chili Mac, Jack. And it's fucking good. Try it, man. If you've never had it, I'm sure most of you have. Got my boy here. My grandson, Jamarcus, and old Fearless Fife. He eats with me every night. I sleep well at night knowing he's in the fucking house, Jackson. Plus my dogs. Telling you, man, the only thing that could make this better would be some really good Italian bread with some good ass butter on it, man. Wow. Cheers. I can taste the heat from the pepper flakes, the onions, the peppers, everything's good, and the chili powder, the cumin. You can't make chili without fucking cumin, guys. Wish me luck with my eyes, guys. Macular degeneration is not good. Hopefully when I go to the doctor, he's not going to say, "Whoa, what the fuck happened to you?" That's when Johnny takes hostages. Wow. Tell me that shit doesn't look delicious, man. I could be the next Bobby Flay. Who knows? You know? So, who do you think sent Mikey Pipes his stickers he talked about in his video today? Somebody needs to fess up. He threw my name out there. He threw Steve Lav's name out there as potential co-conspirators. I can tell you, bro, Johnny ain't got time for all that bullshit. Look at my truck. I see all these guys, every one of them has a bunch of stickers behind their fucking head on their car. Johnny ain't a follower, man. I cut my own path. There ain't nothing in my truck but my fucking license and my insurance, Jack. Just in case somebody asks. Damn! This shit is fucking banging. Wow. Give it a try, guys. That's it. Sunday night. I hope you all had a great weekend. Stay cool. It's going to be a hot fucking summer everywhere in America. Have a good night. See you.